This is when we get to ask our candidates some getting to know you questions in order for us to be more familiar with each one of them. Now we start the ball rolling, ladies and gentlemen, with candidate number 1. Hello, good evening, candidate number 1. I just want to call you Samantha. You are the first candidate for tonight. And in many ways, you set the bar of the rest of the candidates. How do you feel about this?
I was always nervous even from the start because to think I was an underdog and my fellow candidates are all seasoned candidates. They are veterans and they have always joined violence. And for me, I had to double my efforts and triple time just to catch up with them.
But don't you worry for tonight because experience or the other candidates may be joining in lots of pageants, but that would not be the measurement in choosing who will be the next Miss Dumaguete, okay? Just be comfortable, relax, and of course be ready with the question. You may take a strip of the paper from this wall, and each slip will contain the name of one of our judges for tonight's pageant. She or he will then ask the question. Are you ready?
You have to be ready.
And the judge that will ask me the question is Miss Mary Joy Tabak.
Mayong gabi.
Hi ma'am, ayun gabi.
My question for you is, as a Dumagueton, what culture or value from Dumaguete you can share to the whole country to follow?
I was always proud of Dumaguete because we have always been known as the university town. We have 4 great universities here, namely Cinema University, Foundation, University, and St. Paul, which produce intellectual individuals and professionals. And thus, that makes tourists easier, it makes them easy to communicate with us because through the intellectual students or professionals, they can speak English fluently. And I believe that speaking in English is one of the most easiest ways to communicate with one another since it's a universal language. Thank you.
There you go, thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we proceed with candidate number 2. We have Dumaguete Torres.
Good evening.
Since you have 2 first names, Jura and May, I just want to call you Jura. How are you tonight?
Oh, good evening, Sir Dan. I feel so great and blessed because this is the most unforgettable moment of my life.
This will become the most unforgettable moment of your life. That is right. But anyway, good luck. Please pick one. The question will be asked by any of the members of the board of judges. Good luck to you. And Jura, the judge that will ask the question, is Miss Mary Joy Tabak.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My question for you is, as a beauty queen, how would you influence people in selecting a rightful leader?
As a beauty queen, I would use my advocacy, and that is EFA, Education for All. Since that I am a teacher, I would use my profession to help my beloved Dumagueteñas and Dumagueteños. That's all. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you very much. Candidate number 2. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we proceed with candidate number 3. We have Kimberly Sinafranca. Candidate number 3, I just want to call you Kimmy. Anyway, since you have lots of supporters for tonight, say hi to them, go greet them.
Maayong gabi ninyong tanan! Thank you so much for coming. I hope you will enjoy the rest of the evening.
There you go. But anyway, please take a little paper there, and a question will be asked by any of the members of the Board of Judges. And Kimi, the judge who will answer the question, is Mr. Elbridge Gutierrez.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
My question would be, looking at the situation of Dumaguete for the past 5 years, what do you think can you contribute or could have done better to make Dumaguete at par with to make Dumaguete at par with the other metropolitan cities in the Philippines?
Thank you. For the past 5 years, Dumaguete City has progressed into a beautiful city. It is not just the city of gentle people. It is also a home that is close to my heart, and not just to my heart, but it is, since it's a gateway of the province, it is also at the heart of most of the people coming in and out of our city. Now, Dumaguete City should maintain the charm and the cleanliness and of course the gentleness of Dumaguete so as to entice more people to come in our city. Ladies and gentlemen, Dumaguete City has been part of the Forbes magazine as named as the top 4 of the most amazing destination for retirement in the whole country. And with that, I can truly say that it is by far one of the best among all the metropolitan cities in the country. Thank you very much.
Here you go, thank you very much. Candidate number 3. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome candidate number 4. We have Mikhaila Zaiko. Hello, good evening, Mikhaila. How are you tonight?
I'm alright. I'm as alright as I'll ever be.
You're shaking a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Okay, relax and take your time to answer the question. Please take one. And the judge that will answer the question is Mr. Elbridge Gutierrez.
Hello, good evening. This question will be a bit personal, but it will be good for you to share. What is the most valuable lesson in life that you have learned, be it a failure or success, that you can share to the youth of Dumaguete to help this city grow for better?
This is a question that I have asked myself time and time again. And what I have to say about that is we should all learn from our mistakes. At the same time, we shouldn't be afraid to commit these mistakes in the first place, because we learn more from these mistakes than we do in success. We should not be afraid to fail, because it is just another learning opportunity. We should not let it get us down, but it should motivate us to be better. Thank you.
There you go, thank you very much, Mikhaila. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome candidate number 5, Ella May Francisco. Since you have two first names, Ella and May, I just want to call you Ella. Since you have lots of supporters tonight, I will give you the chance and the opportunity to say hi to them and greet them.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming. I love you all.
How are you?
I'm actually really nervous, but at the same time, I'm excited.
That's good, but anyway, just relax and answer the question, okay? Please take one. And Ella. The judge to ask the question is the chairperson of our panel of judges for tonight. We have Mr. Anthony Labrusca.
Mayong gabi.
Mayong gabi.
Alright. Here's your question. Relax lang, ha? If there is, what do you think is the biggest problem here in Dumaguete? And if you were to win the title, what can be your pivotal role to find a solution?
Thank you so much for that. The biggest problem that Dumaguete is facing right now are the motor vehicle drivers. As we can see, as we can observe, the motor vehicle drivers doesn't. Can I speak vernacular? All right, thank you. Kabantay naman tano na ang mga driver kay kulang dito sa seminar. Kaya kuan kanang usapan na natin ato ang mga pedicab driver. Kung ako madaog as Miss Dumaguete, ako yung I would like to kanang i-personal na ko sulti sa ato ang governor or sa ato ang kuan naunta butangan ni og action like kuan kanang we will conduct some symposiums or seminars sa mga drivers para ma-solution yung piling nga problema. Ora, tagang salamat.
There you go, thank you very much. And again, language will never be a barrier in choosing the next queen for tonight. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let us now welcome candidate number 6, Silver Bobediano. Hello, Silver. Good evening. How are you?
Hi, sir. Good evening. I feel empowered to be standing here tonight because I know full well that not everyone is given the chance to become the candidate of Miss Dumaguete. It's amazing.
That's good. Anyway, good luck for the final question. Please take one. And the judge that will ask the question is Miss Mary Joy Tabak.
Good evening.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
My question for you. How do you perceive a united Dumaguete?
Thank you for your wonderful question. I believe that there is no need for me to perceive a united Dumaguete because I am already seeing Dumaguete City as a united city thanks to our local officials who have taken care of the trust of the people. Thank you so much. Not everyone is brave and selfless to give themselves into public relations and public service. And of course, the people here tonight, thank you so much for making Dumaguete City a place of their own people. And I wouldn't want to change a thing about Dumaguete. This is Dumaguete because of all of us. Dagang salamat, ma'am. Thank you.
Here you go, thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us now welcome candidate number 7, Gabby Monda. Hello, Debbie. How are you?
Hello, Dad. I'm feeling amazing right now.
That's good. You have to get the spirit, okay? But anyway, good luck for your question. Please take one. And the judge that will ask you the question, Debbie, is Mr. Anthony Boom Labrusca.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Here's your question. If you were to ask our President Duterte, what would it be and why?
Thank you for that, sir. If I were to relay a message to our president,
I would point out three things. One, I would love to speak in behalf of all the women who felt harassed by the actions of our president. Not because we are judging him, but because we want him to be a better version of himself, because we trusted him so much that we elected him in the position. Secondly, during his campaign, he was always assuring us of our safety and security as Filipinos. That is exactly why he established the war on drugs. But come to think of it, look at where we are now. Do we feel safe now? Is he not defeating the sole purpose of his administration? The killings everywhere, the violence. To kill is to threaten from principle to practice. So why should we support an act that promotes fear in our hearts? And lastly, to top this all off, I would never, and I mean never, forget to congratulate him and appreciate everything else he has done for our country. Because our country would not grow to what it is now without his help. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you very much. Debbie Mona. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome candidate number 8. We have Joanne Delegado. Hello, Joanne. How are you?
Hi, Dan. I'm good. How about you?
I'm actually great to be invited to be hosting this prestigious entrance in the entire province of Negros Oriental for the second time. Thank you, by the way, for asking. But anyway, please take one and good luck for your final question. And Joanne, the judge who asked the question is Mr. Ediner Tino.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening to you, sir.
Here's my question for you. What is more important for you? Commercialism or preservation of natural resources, and why?
Thank you for that. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, these days, I believe that the preservation of our natural resources has been destroyed. Why? And that is because some of the people in this world has been destroying our nature. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, if we work hand in hand in order to survive or in order to give back the balance of nature, then we will be able to attain a greener and peaceful community or a country. That will be all. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you very much, Joanne. You may now join the other candidates in the backstage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Miss Dumaguete candidate number 9, Cassidy House. Hello, good evening, Cassidy. How are you?
I'm feeling great.
That's good. But anyway, good luck. Please take one. And Cassidy, the judge who asked you the question, is the chairman of our panel of judges for tonight. We have Mr. Anthony Labrusca.
Ito hindi ko na-prepare kasi dalawa lang yung pina-prepare sa akin. So, ngayon ko lang ito naisip. May boyfriend ka na ba?
Yes, I do have a boyfriend.
Ayan. Kung nalaman mo na last day na ng boyfriend mo, today, anong gagawin mo?
If I would know that today is the last day of my boyfriend, I would give him all my time because if ever he passed away, I would not be able to spend my time with him. Because we all know that spending time with our loved ones is very important. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you very much. Now we proceed, ladies and gentlemen, with candidate number 10. We have Marielle Hausman. Hello, good evening, Marielle. How are you? Nice. Anyway, please greet your fans and supporters who are here supporting you tonight. Say hi to them, go greet them.
I'd like to say good evening to everyone and thank you for being here for me tonight.
All right, are you ready? Please take one. And Mariel, the judge who will ask you the question, is Dr. Vince de la Rosa.
Hello, hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Hi. So I'm a big advocate of keeping the environment clean. In keeping with Dumaguete at 70, given the opportunity, how can you help improve the environment?
Start, I would help improve the environment by starting with those of course. Planting trees,
Mas naalan niya.
survey, and I'd say to enable to spread awareness, I would also start research, and of course the fellowship and maybe teaching, of course. But in order to do all of these, we have to cooperate, collaborate, and continue. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you very much, Mariel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's as well welcome candidate number 11. We have Daniela Sevilla. Hello, Daniela. How do you feel tonight?
I am actually quite nervous, but also excited to see what's about to unfold tonight.
Since you're quite nervous, exhale. Take your time and answer the question. Good luck. Please take one. And the judge who will ask you the question is Dr. Vince de la Rosa.
Hello, hi, good evening. Hi, yeah. So, as a person that just moved here, can you tell me the best trait of the people of the city of Dumaguete?
Excuse me, can you please repeat the question, please?
Okay, as a person that just moved here, can you tell me what the best trait of the people of the city of Dumaguete is?
Thank you for that question. When I was young, I grew up in Davao and moved here in Dumaguete to study at the Suleiman University. Now, the greatest trait that Dumagueteños can offer is they are very gentle. That's why this city is called the gentle people. This city is very simple, and also the people are very friendly towards other tourists. That's what made me stay here in Dumaguete. Thank you.
There you go, and you know what? That makes me always love the people of Dumaguete, all the Dumagueteñas and Dumagueteños. And now, we proceed with the last candidates. We have Mafe Catalan. Hello, Mafe. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody. Great. Thank you so much for asking.
There you go. And of course, they will give you a chance and opportunity to greet their supporters who are here supporting you tonight. Say hi to them. Go greet them.
Hi, everybody. Hello, my family, my friends, my relatives, my FPA family, and to all of you, my Dumagueteños. Thank you so much for coming, and good evening.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Good luck. And Mafe, the judge who will ask you the question, is Mr. Idiner Tinio.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Here's my question. As a millennial, what do you think is the advantage of the millennials versus the previous generation as influencer of the youth?
Okay, as millennials, we all know that technology is well advanced today. So millennials are doing their job to create awareness and to spread the good news to everybody. And advantage as millennials is that we can communicate our loved ones, the people, our message there is really that a certain connection because we can communicate them easily. So I think that it is a big advantage of the millennials of the day to spread and be an influencer to everybody. Thank you so much.
There you go, thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the question and answer round. That is give our judges more time in choosing who will become the next Miss Dumaguete 2018. And at this point in time, we will be entertained by an intermission number. Let us all welcome and let us give a warm round of applause to Ana Rhea Kizo.
Now I love you just the way I love that platform. But only now my love is grown. Make it stronger every way. Make it deeper. Let me say. Make it higher. Day by day. I love you, my own mind. Yeah, river deep, mountain high. If I lost you, would I cry? Oh, how I love you.